Thierry, Total Spine Health and Injury Center, Maple Grove, Minnesota. What we're going to touch on today as part of our Total Spine video series is really the stages of healing. All right, what makes our office unique is that we are focused on long-term correction versus short-term pain relief. All right, getting people out of pain usually isn't the issue. It's the long-term correction that takes the time. All right, and that's not me, that's not you, that's not chiropractic, that is physiology. There's a time that is required for tissues to truly heal and for you to be your best. All right, so let's look at just any general soft tissue injury. And really there's three stages that we can break this down into. All right, so the first stage here, this is the acute or the inflammatory stage of healing. All right, during this, there's going to be a vasodilation, there's going to be blood rushing to that area, there's going to be an increased immune response, prostaglandins, some of these other processes that happen in the body to clean things up, and there's going to be increased inflammation during this stage of the healing process. Now, this stage is essentially going to be the first 0 to 72 hours following an injury. All right, so very initial stages here. Best thing during this, and everybody's heard this, is stay away from things like heat. That's going to increase inflammation. Ice is going to be the best thing if you're looking for some kind of short-term relief, but obviously that's not the fix for this. The second phase after that 72 hours is your body goes into what's called a regeneration or a repair stage. All right. And during this stage, what happens is your body begins to lay down what's called collagen or scar tissue. Now, everybody's seen scars. Now, it's tissue, but it's not exactly the same as normal tissue. All right? So if we looked at tissue under a microscope, it would be nice and organized just like this. But what happens is those fibers become jarred when they're injured. Sometimes they can even tear. All right? Now, what our body does is it lays down collagen, and that actually acts like glue or scar tissue in between here. It acts like glue to make that solid again. All right? Now, this is by no means the same as this down here. The tensile strength, the flexibility of this is not equal, okay? So the goal in healing is to get that back as close as possible to there, okay? Now, the final stage after this, now this can take anywhere from that 72 hours all the way up to 6 weeks, okay? 6 weeks for that, all right? And then finally, our body is able to do what's called the remodeling phase. And this takes anywhere from that 6 weeks to a full year for your body to be its best. Doesn't mean you're going to have pain, but it takes that long for these collagen fibers to truly remodel and become back to there as much as possible. Now, what is the importance of chiropractic in this? Well, the tensile strength, the strength of this is going to be determined by the external forces that you're able to apply to that tissue. All right? Let me say that again, and I'll actually even read this. The tensile strength of the collagen is quite specific to the forces imposed on it during the remodeling phase. Okay? This is why specific chiropractic adjustments, massage therapy, the exercises that we do in our office are what's going to make this and help this remodel. This goes from a type 3 collagen back to a type 1. All right? That is the goal. And this takes literally, like I talked about, it takes a full year for your body to be its best again. Okay? Now, I know there's a lot of chiropractors that get great results as far as pain relief out there, but the one and done adjustment is not doing anything for the overall health and healing of those tissues there. Okay, there are physiological boundaries, physiological principles that we have to work with when treating any injury out there. And of course, injuries with the spine, vertebral subluxation, there's always going to be a soft tissue component as well that is going to be the limiting factor in a lot of the healing process. So if you have any questions, they're always encouraged here. If you come in, we can go through a thorough analysis. I will give you probably the best examination you've ever had. We'll go over some things. We'll talk about how we can help you be your best and take your health to the next level and get you not only feeling better, but actually correct this problem long term. So check out our website, totalspinemn.com. Otherwise, any questions, please let us know. Have a great day.